everyone, welcome back to the Kiddiz channel with your hosts Amordi Howell,
Kashika Grant,
and Shavani Clark. Life has changed since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our friends, families, and the communities have been changed in a critical way that promise to have long-lasting effects.
COVID-19 was officially declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization on March 11, 2020.
Today we will be sharing with you our journey throughout the pandemic, our fears, challenges, and growth.
When I first heard about the coronavirus, I was at school and a PTA meeting was held to discuss what was happening. I was told that school would be on hold for a while. I wasn't really worried. To be honest, I was actually relieved that we were getting a break, even though I thought school would be back in session soon. But soon turned into months, and we were now doing virtual classes. Later on, I did my primary exit profile exam, which landed me a spot at the St. Mary High School. I was very disappointed with how my graduation turned out, for no guests were allowed and only one parent was allowed to accompany each child. It has now been a year and we're still doing virtual classes. I'm very worried about my high school experience, for I'd never even stepped foot on the school campus. The pandemic has gotten a lot more serious, which has caused me to be more cautious and more worried about my loved ones.
When I first heard about the coronavirus, I was at the nail shop with my mom. Everybody was talking about it, but I was not scared because I thought it would leave in a few months. Days later, schools were ordered closed. I was very happy about that. But then we started our online sessions. We got our summer breaks and it felt very long. September came, no one knew what to do, if they were supposed to buy school supplies or not. However, no school kept in September. October came and we started doing our online sessions again, and now I am preparing to do my primary exit profile.
One of my greatest challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic would have to be virtual learning. I personally believe that most concepts are easier to grasp when they're being taught face to face. For example, math. I have a problem with learning math when it's being taught virtually, so I think it would be a lot more convenient if it was being taught face to face.
One of my challenge is not seeing friends and family. I know we can video call them, but it's not the same while we're face to face and can interact with each other. It is more fun that way.
My biggest challenge during the COVID-19 pandemic is, while I am at home on online classes, I am easily distracted by all the devices around me, and I am always tempted to use them for recreational purposes.
One of my biggest fears surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic would have to be for the virus to be here longer than expected and me not having the high school experience of my dreams.
Well, Kashika, I hope I don't have that experience as you, because my biggest fear is not having the graduation of my dreams and not having a normal first day of high school as I wish it to be.
While your biggest fears are surrounding your school life, my biggest fear is about my family, hoping that none of them catch this virus, especially my grandmother. She is very ill and has a weakened immune system, and only God knows what will happen if she ever catches this virus.
I've grown a lot since the COVID-19 pandemic. For example, I've discovered a new passion for reading and I've discovered a new career interest.
We started this YouTube channel during the pandemic. We always wanted to start this YouTube channel, but we never had the time. Now that we are home, we can do videos, and I really appreciate the bond that we have now as a family.
My growth re the coronavirus pandemic is, I have found new ways to manipulate technology, and I have discovered new learning sites I can use in the near future.
We will now be sharing with you some tips on how to cope with the pandemic. Tip number 1: pause, breathe, reflect. Tip number 2: connect with others.
Tip number 3, keep to a healthy routine. Tip number 4, be kind to yourself and others.
Tip number 5: reach out for help if you need it. Remember, we are all in this together, and it is up to us to make the best out of our present situation. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and share.
Comment and subscribe.
And turn on the post notification so you never miss a video.
Bye guys!